Hey, what's up guys? This is JimmyDivine back with another Mortal Shell episode, and today, as you can see, I've done a ton of farming off of camera, and we've got 16,000, almost 800 tar, and we've got 14 glimpses. So what we're going to be doing now is we're going to heal real quick at the Sester Janessa.
Yes,
we only need 15 glimpses to get our major upgrade. In order to, as you can see up here, the accretion of resolve, harden cooldown is reduced by 25% for 2,500 tar and 15 glimpses. We have 14. So, if you don't know what our harden is, I'll show you right now when we go to... This game is called Mortal Shell, so we've inhabited this character, and we're actually the character underneath its skin. And we harden our shell like that. And the reason why I do that preemptively now, no matter what, is because that's how we get glimpses faster. That's one of my abilities. If you look in the bottom left corner, there's a timer. And if I can kill them in that timer, and it starts after I've hardened. So you can see it now. And when I've killed them, within that amount of time, then it will drop a glimpse. So we only need one more. We're at 14. I've been doing a ton of farming off the camera. And remember that mask we picked up in the first or second episode that allows us to teleport back to the Sester Janessa? Well, I had five glimpses when I stopped recording last. And what happened was I used it off camera just to see what it would do. It's supposed to teleport you back, obviously, but what I didn't know is it didn't tell me until afterwards that it would take every single one of your glimpses, no matter how many you have, in order to do that. So that was a bummer. And as you can see, we got knocked out of our shell, but we got back in. So what you saw running around out of our shell, that's actually us. This shell, this mortal shell, is what we've inhabited. And there are 4 or 5 mortal shells in the game for us to inhabit. And we can collect them all. That's a bear trap. Plenty of bear traps around. And it doesn't look like there's anybody over here, but it takes a while for them to spawn in, to be honest. This is an indie developer game made by Cold Symmetry and Shipwright Studios. So we're going to be using our remnant of tar, and that'll up us 100 more tar just because we can. So we're up to 17,118 now. That's a lot of tar. We could probably buy out the whole merchant this episode of almost everything he's got. And we could do our upgrade once we get our last glimpse. So I just wanted to catch the last glimpse on camera. Show you guys how much farming has been in between each one. Sometimes it's faster than others. I have gotten some back-to-back ones, I'm not gonna lie. But I did get set back a lot, having lost those 5 glimpses after filming last episode. So I had to do extra farming just to get to this 14. So if you would, smack that like button for the extra farming off camera in order to get back to where we were so that we could film the episode properly. And we're going to be using our abilities to the max, like such as that, to get a glimpse as fast as possible. So before, in the one episode, it took me 40 minutes. 40 minutes to get one glimpse. And then the very next episode, okay, now we got a glimpse. We got a 15 glimpse. See how fast that was? So it took me 40 minutes to get the first glimpse. And it took me, probably in this episode, not long at all, maybe 6 or 7 minutes at most to get this glimpse. If that. So we're going to be coming back over here, and we're going to be viewing our major upgrade.
Sip this, and you'll see.
So there's actually 2 that we unlock. So we can harden in the air. Foes killed by the blast may drop an additional glimpse. Accretion of resolve. Harden cooldown is reduced by 25%. The other thing that looked extremely powerful was this. So when you think about it, if we were to save 5 extra glimpses, we'd be able to harden and refill our stamina fast. And then if we got this again, we'd be able to do it 25% faster than that. So it's just, we're going to get both of these. It's just which one do we get first. So I think we're going to get the accretion of resolve.
They were a pathetic lot, squandering their time to drink moonshine and fight over scraps. An offering of a bag of tar garnered me their quick attention, but I sensed betrayal in their eyes. I knocked one down, and the other told me all he knew. As I turned to walk away, one struck my armor with a rock. Were they mad? I could just as soon cut them down as take a piss. I looked into their hungry eyes and warned them as much.
Wow, Harros the Vassal does not sound like he plays. So, now we can harden like this. Not only quite a while, but we've also got... Oh yeah, so we can do that a lot faster now. 25% faster makes a huge difference. We're gonna be going to the merchant now. So we've got 3 out of the it might be 12 of the skill tree for Harros the Vassal. Talk to the merchant.
Welcome back, my splendid friend. Shall we engage in some rousing commerce? Surely there's something you'll fancy amongst my collection.
And as you can see, is stock is infinite on the roasted rat, which might be what we want to get. Scripture of Euphoria. So we want one of these. We want a bunch of these. We're gonna get 40 of them. And next episode I'm gonna figure out what those bells and stuff do, I promise. I just got so preemptively caught up in farming because I lost the 5 glimpses. I know I said I'd do that last time, but I got so caught up, if you'll forgive me, that I had to catch up. So, the reason why I did that just now is because now we have 40 healing items. Well, actually, we have more than that. So we got, we're going to pick up this right here. So this will give us a dozen of the welt cap healing mushrooms. We got 40 of the roasted rat, 20 rotten food, and 17 moonshine, and 3 boiled frogs. Now the frogs will help our stamina. So we're gonna heal real quick, and then we're gonna be taking on this boss. See how we do. If the boss doesn't work yet, we will be moving on, and we're not going to be... We can always come back to him at any point throughout the series. It's an optional boss, from what I can tell, and we've already got his chest open. So we're gonna try this. Eat the boiled frog preemptively. And we're gonna have the roasted rat preemptively. Oh, I just realized we got knocked out of our shell. Yeah, he does a lot of damage, folks. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna try one more time. We have to go back and get our tar anyways. We're gonna try this one more time. If not, we're gonna move down the path and continue looking for exploring. That will be what we're gonna do. We're gonna explore.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
But I don't think it's impossible to beat him. I just think it's gonna require a bit more leveling up. He is a lot more powerful than I anticipated. What are we doing down here? We need to look for our tar. Okay, here it is. We got our tar back. I did harden. By the way, he can break through your harden. He's the only enemy I can found that can do that yet. And let me heal real quick. Damn it. Well, that didn't work. So as you can see, I was trying there, but it's a bit of a. What do you guys say? Do you think I should try one more time, or do you think I should just move on? I'm not sure what you want to see. Because I could just sit here trying this, and I bet you we would beat him eventually, but I'm not sure how good that would play on camera, so I'm just gonna pick up my tar, and we're gonna go exploring for the back half of the episode. see what we can find. Perfect. We're gonna grab this over here. And we're gonna crawl through this hole. Why? Because I want to. So we're gonna come here. See what this is all about. Bad as I want to defeat Grisha this episode, who knows? Maybe the secret to defeating him will be on the other side of this hole. Bear traps. Whoa. Okay, so we found a new area. I'm not sure if we should be here yet. We're here anyways. Doing some exploring. I know there's other places we probably could have gone to explore besides trapping ourselves behind the boss, but it is what it is. We got a glimpse at least. That gave us a glimpse, so we're gonna need 20 glimpses, and I figure by the next time we upgrade, we'll probably be able to face bosses easily. Going this way. There was a lot of them just now. And I realized that we'd have to go all the way back there for our farm. So, oh, okay. So we're gonna have no choice. We're gonna go back for it.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
And then how about I got a plan. I don't want to do this. I'm going to show you how this mask works. So, real quick, we're going to equip this mask. Assign quick slot. We got the mask use. And we've only got one glimpse to lose anyways. But, we're going to use this mask and to retrieve our tar. We're going to go this way. Past Grisha. Back through the hole, and I will demonstrate what happened to me off camera when you use this mask. It'll also help us save our tar. And we're gonna then explore a different direction. We come out from the hole. And we're just gonna skip past these guys. Because the whole... Oh, wow. So it may be harder to skip past them than I thought. But we're gonna try. Oh, wow. Bear traps. We're going back. And grab our tar. And the very first thing we're gonna do... So this is the Fulgrim outskirts. Is we're going to use that. However, that didn't take my glimpse. It almost makes me sound like a liar. But, no. It's supposed to take all your glimpses, but, it didn't take any just now for some reason. Oh well, I'm not complaining. So, we're gonna go this way. And we've already been around to the right, but we haven't really explored the left over here. Oh wow. So, oh wow. Luckily this time we're right next to where we spawn, so we don't have to worry about that crap anymore of running past the boss.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
Come over here. What do you guys think? Do you think I should explore for the rest of this episode, or should I cut the episode off here, do some further research on what we can get from the merchant, and also do some farming off camera again? That's what I'm thinking is the most likely scenario here. We'll see. We got knocked out of our shell again. Oh, he is fast. Do you see how fast that was? As soon as he unpaused, he was in the middle of another swing. So, we're just gonna try and pick up what that thing is behind the rock. Because who knows, it could be something useful.
I've kept your flesh safe, foundling.
And we did what I said I was going to do. We did upgrade our harden to 25% faster. Hasn't quite enabled us to beat the boss yet, because I've got to learn how to cope to that now. I'm going to pick this up. Come back over here. Pick this up. So that was tar. Oh, he's got such a long reach. I ran the opposite direction on purpose. Just so, because I knew he was kind of going to do that, but if you look, he jumped and then he swung the halberd, and molten spike fits perfectly inside the hull. So there is ways to upgrade the hollow sword again. We put in the mechanical spike, now we need the molten spike, it appears. I'm going to do more research on all this stuff, and we're going to see what the merchant's items do as well, but in order to buy the merchant items, we're going to grab these tar, and then I'm going to run back out the hole. Because I'm not sure if this is where we're supposed to go either. There is another direction we haven't gone yet. We might try going that direction. Not this episode, but probably the next. So this is a chest. See if we can open this. The chest is locked. We're going to go this way. Through the hole we go. I'm gonna come up through here. If you look.
Yes, taste the truth.
So we've got 3 unlocked. So we've got the accretion of dominance, the accretion of resolve, and the accretion of yearning. So next we want the accretion of endurance. When I come back next episode, I will know more about what the merchant has to sell, and regardless of whether we're going to use it or not, and we're going to figure out exactly what we're doing here to a better extent. So this has been JimmyDivine. I think this is either episode 4 or 5, but this has been Mortal Shell. Souls-like that came out in 2020. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash that like button, subscribe, leave a comment what you thought in the video, and peace.